What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double A Hef here with another dose of the Truth Scope. So, we meet again. This topic is something new. I don't think I've ever spoken about this topic before. I may have, but I really don't think that I did. But it's very important, very, very important for you brothers to understand what I'm about to say. Because far too often, basically you let your guards down, and then the woman, and I mean, not even all the time a woman, you know, it could be a quote unquote friend, and obviously I put friend in quotes for a reason, that tries to come at you or exploit something that they know is going to bring you down or break you down. So obviously, let's start here. First things first, you know, you shouldn't, and I say this all the time, I'm gonna keep saying it, but it's true. As a man, you shouldn't be constantly surprised in life. When things happen, you should see it coming. And if you don't, and then you turn, and if in your life you're always fucking surprised, like, oh my god, like I didn't think she was gonna do that, or oh my god, I didn't think my best friend was gonna do me dirty like that, or oh my god, I didn't think that my cousin was gonna freaking, you know, do me dirty in this deal or something like that, you know, then that's on you, because people show you who the hell they are. So basically, you just weren't paying attention, you know, and hey, that's fine and all, as long as you're still here. And I mean here by like breathing, because obviously there's some people that don't have another chance. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, poor investment in whatever person was the last thing that they ever fucking did. So if you're alive and you're watching this video and you're like, you know what, hey, you know what, I'm always being surprised and stuff, then hey, listen, man, take heed, take warning, because you can correct it and you'll be a better man coming out of it. So I'm gonna play this video, and then I'm going to tie it all back in.
County woman is charged with aggravated animal cruelty. Investigators say she threw her boyfriend's dog off his 7th floor balcony, killing the dog. And tonight...
That's crazy. That is crazy. Off the 7th floor balcony. That bitch was like, you know, all dogs go to heaven or some shit. And also, she's psychotic. Psychotic, obviously, if you're gonna, you know, throw a damn dog off the 7th floor balcony. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she probably wanted to throw the boyfriend off the damn balcony and was like, you know what, that tussle might result in me getting thrown off the shit too, so fuck it, I'm gonna throw the damn dog off. But again, hey brothers, these domestic disputes are real. And as a great YouTuber, he's not on YouTube anymore, but Chronicles of Judah 144, he says that domestic violence is a youth issue, and I agree with that. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just wake up one day like, you know, now you got a domestic violence suit. Like, nah, man, that's on you. You were supposed to remove yourself from that crazy broad a long time ago, and for one reason or another, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because the bitch had you sprung, or whatever the case may be, but you didn't, and now you're gonna have to pay the price.
We're hearing from her devastated now ex-boyfriend. Fox 13's Catherine Hawley is joining us live from the Clearwater Police Department. Catherine, just absolutely shocking.
It really is, Chris. We're told this actually happened yesterday afternoon at a Clearwater Beach condo just before noon. Shelly Nicole Vaughn chucked her now ex-boyfriend's cell phone and keys off of that balcony, then grabbed his 3-year-old dog and tossed him over the railing.
I never thought anybody could do that.
And that was your first mistake. That was your first mistake. Anybody is capable of doing anything. And in all reality, life is stranger than fiction. Life is stranger than fiction. There's some shit that goes down in life that you're like, what the fuck? Like, what? But no, yeah, look, it's all laid out in the scriptures, man. So again, there's nothing new, you know, that's going on. You can't be surprised. But when I say things like, oh, you know, that person had the spirit of a demon on them, I got motherfuckers in my comments like, oh, just gotta talk about demons and the Bible and shit like that. What the fuck else you think it is? You know what I'm saying? What else you think it is? You know, but we already know, or most of y'all know, as well as I, that, you know, these women, you know, are guided, you know, by Satan. By Satan. You know, they're Luciferian. They worship them themselves as gods, and they want you to worship them as a god as well. Okay? And especially when you get the ones that are super duper batshit crazy, which are the majority of them, then they'll go to crazy lengths to make sure that you're fucking, you know, worshiping them. You know? So, for this dude to say that, oh, I don't think anyone can do that. Bro, you don't read the newspaper, you don't watch the news, you never heard of Michael Vick? You know what I'm saying? And I got a whole bunch of love for Michael Vick as an athlete. You know, he was, oh my God, Michael Vick was phenomenal. But that's a whole different story. But anyway, you gotta know that. You have to know, and again, you have to be able to see people for who the hell they are. And again, most people aren't, you know, great at hiding who they are. You know, they're showing you. They're even telling you. You know, y'all might be in a relationship with a chick and she might say some shit and you might just laugh the shit off. But no, that bitch was dead the fuck serious. She was dead serious. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with mad niggas and stuff like that. But that was back in my whole days. And you're like, oh yeah. Like, nah, that bitch was dead serious. And back in her whole days means yesterday, nigga. Like I'm saying, yesterday. You know, so at the end of the day, it's on you. At the end of the day, it's on you. This guy's dog is dead, but it's on him. Because he didn't do what he needed to do to protect his dog. Now, and I'm going to bring in the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, because a lot of people have been saying, oh, you know, like the mental health and shit like that. But no. Hear this out. And some dude actually on the Jason Whitlock show today, well, actually it wasn't today, I watched it today. But this dude was saying like, there's a difference between protection and prevention. And that's probably some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, because the ultimate form of protection is prevention. Like, for instance, say, like, y'all know I have a son. He's 8 months now, about to be 9 months. It's my duty to protect my damn son, right? So I do that by taking preventative actions to limit, you know, crazy over the top things from happening that will precipitate me having to use, you know, deadly force. For example, by me not taking my son to, you know, the hood, Harlem, at night, just walking around, you know, because I just want to go sightseeing and shit, you know, or letting my son be babysat by just any old body, I'm not protecting him. Why? Because I'm not taking preventative actions. Now, my son goes to a very, very expensive daycare. Very expensive. Why? I looked at all the daycares, and it's not even just about the price, but it just so happened that in this instance, the most expensive one fit my needs. That let me be most calm, having my son. So, of course I pay that price. Because by me doing that, I'm instilling preventative measures for something bad to happen to him. Okay? And that's how I am protecting him. Protection isn't just like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just slapped your mother, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go and, protect. Yeah, that's different. Obviously, that's protection. But the highest form of protection is prevention. What are you doing in your life to protect not only your family and your friends, but your fucking self? What are you doing to protect yourself? What measures are you taking to prevent harm and danger from coming into your life? If any, are you? That is the question. You have to ask yourself this. And I forget the movie. I think it was Training Day. I forget the actor's name, but the quote unquote white actor, he said, you gotta guard your smiles and your tears. And what that meant is, you can't just let everybody see what makes you cry. What can bring you down, or what brings you joy? Because they'll work on that. Once they turn on you, they know exactly what to do. And that's what happened to this guy.
I never thought anybody would have that in them.
Eric Addison is numb. He's upset and traumatized after watching the woman he loves kill his 3-year-old pet pug named Bucky.
She picked up.
You hear that? The woman he loves can't be in love. I done made videos about that. Like, you can love, but don't be in love. Because in love will get you, like, fucked up. You know, it's okay to love, but you cannot be in love. Not as a man. No, you cannot be operating like that. But again, this dude, he seems a little off anyway.
Bucky
No disrespect.
over there. She just smiled and just threw him off the balcony.
The pup plunged 7 stories onto the asphalt parking lot below. Bucky didn't survive.
I went downstairs and I hugged him. But, I mean, it was 7 floors, so I kept thinking maybe he'd get up.
Addison says Shelly Nicole Vaughn had been drinking and using drugs Sunday morning. They were fighting, and the 46-year-old threw Addison's cell phone and keys over the railing before grabbing Bucky.
There is no justice.
So I hope you brothers understand. She grabbed the dog because he probably was just like, oh, yeah, when she threw the keys in the cell phone. You know what I'm saying? But these women are... Whew, they like to cut deep. And she knew that, hey, I'm not getting the response that I want out of this motherfucker. Oh, I know. You know what I'm saying? And Bucky probably was over there fucking barking like, ruff, 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 ruff. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you know what? This is going to precipitate the response that I want. Really break this motherfucker down. And look, he's still distraught. You know? So, look. He brought that upon himself. I know there's going to be people out there that don't get what I'm saying. Well, that was a freak accident. Yada, yada. She just went crazy. No, you don't just go crazy. The bitch been crazy. And I guarantee you the bitch been dropping hints for the longest, whether it was like verbal or just what the fuck she was doing. All right? And he failed to pick up on it. And now Bucky's gone. But in all reality, he should be happy and consider himself fucking lucky that she just stopped with Bucky and then gets to stabbing this nigga. Okay? Because that shit happens. And again, if she would have stabbed him up and killed Bucky, bro, that's on you still. You dead because of yourself. Brothers, the highest form of protection is prevention. The highest form of protection is prevention. What are you doing to prevent trauma in your life? You have to not let anyone just in and understand, like, hey, what makes you tick? Because people will use that against you. See, this video is very dynamic because there's two elements here. One is obviously like, hey, don't let people know what makes you tick, what can make you crack. And the second is, hey, these women, well, not even just women, but basically protection. Because obviously women will try to hurt you, but anyone will, a quote unquote friend, family member, whatever, anyone. But so protection, but it's not just about, hey, I'm willing to fucking go to toe every time and die by mine. Nah, you don't have to do that. If you're smart, you don't have to do that. Like in the movie, the 5 Heartbeats, when they were doing the Shaw Brother routine in the beginning part of the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, check it out. It's a classic. I'm sure most of y'all seen it, but the 5 Heartbeats. So they were doing a Shaw Brother routine, and then as the brother's leaving with the girl's boyfriend or husband or whatever comes in and was like, how come every night I gotta fight to prove my love? Well, nigga, that's on you. If you find yourself in that position that damn often, it's on you. And you should be lucky to be alive if you fighting all the goddamn time to be proving some love to some woman that you shouldn't have to prove to. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to do a short video, so I'll leave it at that. Basically, again, the two takeaways here. Hey, prevention is the highest form of protection, okay, and defending. And then second, you can't just let anybody else in and know what makes you tick. And you can prevent that by not being overly infatuated or quote unquote falling in love. But all right, y'all. Peace.